Okay guys, I'm going to try adding a little audio to this clip as it plays. So this particular road Remi and I are on today has been trimmed, I don't know, every once in a while as we travel through. It was not we weren't able to drive down here freely, dodging trees, squeezing between them, pinstriping a truck, you know. And as you'll see here, there's some logs off to the side, so we're not the only ones that have done it. That also inspired me to start getting a chainsaw. So the road we're going to go down today is off this one. I don't know, I've driven by it 40, 50 times, didn't notice it. It's right here off to the right. I'm going to stop for a sec, shift to 4 low. Remi's on the road ahead of us. They'll come back and join us here in a second, you'll see. That's a big berm they put in to block the road, but on the map it doesn't say it's closed, and it's barely noticeable, so it's probably a logging spur road. There goes Remi. Which doesn't go anywhere. It's not a through road. It's just a road that they made so that they could access some more timber. If you drive a lot of these roads, you'll notice that there's the majority of the roads are strictly for logging. At least on state and federal lands. This particular area obviously has been burned. This road had a lot of down trees on it. Unfortunately, the fire was on the ground, as you can see, and pretty intense because of the underbrush and, well, the Forest Service lack of cleaning it, I guess. Here's another one that came down. I think once a week I come down here, there's a new tree laying over the road. This one looks pretty slippery and it looks like it's going to roll when I run over it, so I'm going to pull it off to the side if possible. If not, chainsaw comes out. It's about 30 foot long, but it's pretty light. It's been dead for several years before it came down. You can see that one leaning there is probably the next to go, but it's up for now, so I'm going to leave it. Onward and forward. This road's pretty long. Again, I'm in 4 low and first gear, so we're just kind of putting along at, I don't know, 1 or 2 miles per hour. I guess we've trimmed this up. There's Remi wondering what the heck's going on. I'm thinking this is probably a half a mile in length that I've got trimmed up and drivable at this point. So up at the top near the entrance, there was quite a few huckleberries, bushes, large clump of them up there. I don't know about a clump, but a large area where there's a lot of clumps. Some of them had fruit and some of them didn't. And there's bear scat on this road. When Remi and I first walked it before we decided to cut and drive it. So there's wildlife down here. Underbrush is low, so you can see pretty well. It is a hazard though with these trees coming down so often. I don't know if I would consider spending the night down here, but it's a good road to drive. And I'm curious now what the bottom looks like. So as you notice, the road has a lot of grass on it, and pretty clear other than the trees that have come down, which is rare for this area. Most of the roads are just closed off from all of the bushes and shrubs. So once I realized this was a grass covered road, I was like, we got to see what's down there, where it goes. Elk will eat the grass. Deer, however, tend to like something with a little more protein than grass. Elk are more like a cow, or I guess as far as their eating habits. They like to chew a lot during the day. And it doesn't really matter what. Deer are pretty picky about their food. I think it's Cliff Gray has a YouTube channel. He's pretty good about explaining the dietary habits of the animals. So KC250 does some supplemental videos with his dash cam and his rig. I currently don't have a GoPro yet, so this is pretty much the only way I have to record stuff now. It is a little grainy and gritty. I may think about acquiring a GoPro and mounting it to the dash somewhere. It would do better for audio. This is an audio overlay. Be interesting to see how that goes. The editing on these videos, I don't suppose it matters what you use as far as the format, but it is a challenge to learn, let me tell you. And then when you get the video out, how does it look? I've blown up a few of my first little clips, and they're so blurry and fuzzy. I don't know. It's really hard to see what I'm seeing, or what I wanted you to see. Probably have to go back and delete some of them. They are short, but as we get down into the woods, there's a lot of animals we see I like to share. Wildlife and being outside is fun. Remi likes it. Hunting dog and things to smell, animals to see. He's got as big of a curious bone in him than I do. Okay, you can barely see it, but off to the right, there's a large swampy area. Alright, this is as far as I got the last time, and here's where we're going to start trimming today.